Folio 13, and as you can tell from the design, it is more aimed at business users, though HP is saying it is for everyone. The design is definitely reminiscent of some of HP's business laptops like the EliteBook or ProBook. It's got a nice aluminum lid and a comfortable bottom with sort of a rubberish feel, but at 0.7 inches and 3.3 pounds, it is much thicker and heavier than some of the other Ultrabooks. That said, it is still pretty light in hand, and it is pretty thin given the amount of full-size ports. There's an Ethernet, 2 USB ports, an HDMI port, and an SD card slot. Where HP really does stand out amongst the other Ultrabooks is both on its keyboard and touchpad. The keyboard is my favorite on any Ultrabook to date. The keys have a really nice height to them and have a rubberish feel to them that make them really comfortable. And unlike some of the other ones, it's backlit. The touchpad still isn't as responsive as the one on the MacBook Air, but it's pretty good for an Ultrabook. Two-finger scrolling is really smooth and navigating is just fine. The 13-inch display isn't as bright as some of the others on Ultrabooks, and it has pretty bad viewing angles. On top of that, it has a matte bezel that doesn't match the glossy screen, which I found pretty annoying. For $900, HP equips the Folio 13 with a solid array of specs, including a Core i5 processor, 4 gigs of RAM, and 128 gigabyte SSD. All of those together provide good performance, and the SSD boots the system in 33 seconds and resumes it from sleep in 5 seconds. Even better, it has great battery life. On the Verge battery test, it got over 7 hours of runtime, which is better than not only all the Ultrabooks, but even the MacBook Air. However, my biggest complaints about the system come with the software and the heat from the bottom of the system. The bottom of the laptop can get pretty warm, and it also gets quite loud where the fan is located. HP also bundles the system with a ton of crapware. The desktop is littered with links and shortcuts to websites you'll probably never go to. For $900, the HP Folio 13 provides the best blend of performance, battery life, and ergonomics of all the Ultrabooks on the market. However, it's not as thin and light as some of the others.
Teknoupnews.com